to make something clear. These are just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mask plus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
I wonder if people can tell the audio change at the end of the song when the mics come back on.
Hey, you know what? BOYGOB is here, and so is Tom and Joe. You know what? I was in a shitty mood, Tom. Didn't want to do this, and then I heard that fucking theme song. God damn. God damn. That's a good theme song, Tom.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it's another week full of fantastic things, and I'm sure your week was filled with wonderment.
Yeah. All I've been doing, Tom, is working. Like, I've been working, you know? It's like, even tonight, you know, like I came home, it's like, fuck, I got to do this show, so let me go home, drive home, and do this show, eat real quick, and then I just fucking fell asleep as soon as I ate. And it's like, well, shit, man, I still needed to do this and this. You know, I needed to read a comic and fucking, you know, do this, but I didn't, you know, but here we are, Tom.
Well, at least you didn't ask for an extra day so
Right.
we can get it all done.
Fuck yeah, let's get this done. Tom, you watch a lot of movies,
Not really.
and I know you did this week too, right?
I watched the Deadly Camp, and that would be the time where I would.
Right, because last week you said you were done with these Chinese movies, and you're not going to watch any more of them, but this one was in the set, right?
Unfortunately, the dementia may be setting in. And what I said was, after I go through all the movies, which I have, I think I will be taking a break for a
Okay,
while.
so in 2026, Tom will be taking a break from Chinese movies.
2036.
Okay.
So it would be the time where I would hold up, hey, this is the Vinegar Syndrome set made in Hong Kong. But that's already in the for sale box.
Hey, Ari, how's it going?
It is a very average slasher movie, a very generic slasher movie. Not a whole lot's going on. The best thing I can compare it to give you an idea of what this is would be like a Chinese take on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. A bunch of young adults go to an island, and there happens to be a leper colony that was inhabited on this island, but there's only a family left, and it's really a whole lot of nothing. The kills really aren't there. There's like one decapitation that's kind of cool, shown in shadows, but not really a whole lot there. Maybe if you're one of these, hardcore slasher fans and you got to see them all, here's one maybe you didn't see because it's not American.
Right.
But other than that, there's really nothing here. If you're an Anthony Wong fan, sure, check it out. That's pretty much what this box set 3 movie DVD set is just like 3 Anthony Wong movies. Why it wasn't promoted or called like the Anthony Wong collection volume 1 or something. I don't know, but yeah, this set was a bust. I had some good feelings about it going in because the other Chinese shit I got from Vinegar Syndrome was all right, but nah, I like the Weird Pervert movie the best,
He
and
probably got some good feelings about it because he got it much cheaper probably than I did because I got it when it was first released. And you could see my review of this movie and all the other movies. I don't know, maybe 8 months ago, but yeah, aside from Erotic Nightmare, like Tom just said, not very good. You know, uh, yeah. In fact, this one, which was, I guess, should appeal most to people because it is a slasher, and the people that like collect DVDs or into slasher shits would like this one, but you're all dumb. So I don't know. I don't know what to say, Tom. You're saying it better than me.
yeah,
'Cause
there's just not a whole lot going on in this one,
yeah,
unless you're an Anthony Wong fan or like a hardcore Hong Kong cinema fan, then of course you'll get it, but the special features weren't even that great. I'm sure I talked about them on the first movie. What was that? That weird fucking semi softcore movie, Erotic Nightmare.
yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, I would say skip. But unfortunately, no, or fortunately, I have another movie where I would say skip as well, and that is the hit motion picture Journey to the West 2, The
Mm.
Demons Strike Back. So, all the problems I had with the first one are still here. Um, the CGI is used a lot more. A lot of Sin City style filmmaking is used in this, aka they just shot against a green screen. Uh yeah, I like this one a little bit more, but still no. It has some nice colors to it. There's some nice shots. Like there's one where the moon's in the background. It's nighttime. You got two characters sitting on a cliff, so you kind of see them and you see tree branches, like creepy tree branches and silhouette and shit. But I guess the spider hooker scene is okay too, even though the CGI is not great. Uh in this, whatever the fuck it was called, Molly Toe or whatever style comedy that Stephen Chow came up with, if he ain't doing it, it really doesn't have the fucking charm. Because it's just like, who are these people biting this guy's shit? It's like if somebody just started doing Jim Carrey shtick. It was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's the guy that talks out of his asshole and shit. So yeah, it's gonna be another no for me. But luckily last week I got, I guess, another version of the same movies in the mail, but this one both have Stephen Chow in it, the Chinese Odyssey movies. So hopefully it's better. It looked better.
Tom, you keep ordering and they keep coming in.
Yeah, the whole pre-order thing. When you do that shit a few months ago and you're watching this stuff, like, oh yeah, this is going pretty good right now. I'll order some more, and then you don't see into the future. So I still got one more coming in too sometime February. It's from the what I can't pronounce his name, but he did Boxer's Omen and that one I just watched that was okay. Corpse Mania. What were you saying?
Hochemanignia.
Close. I think there was like a CH or a K, a Kwai, maybe.
Yeah, but the K I think is a CH in their language or something.
So Chwai, maybe
What'd you play?
something like that.
Yeah.
And after that, Joe, I watched everybody's favorite Escape from LA, the John Carpenter classic. And
Mm.
this is a throwback. You had those little clasp things on there that would keep your DVD case together. I ripped all those fucks off because I was that dude. And this one, Snake Plissken's back, doing pretty much the same shit. Only this time there's more action because they didn't have any in the last movie, you see. I don't think this one is that much worse than Escape from New York. I mean, Snake Plissken dressed like fucking Matrix Snake Plissken, whatever. The of its time CGI, whatever. He was playing basketball for some reason that was big in movies at the time. So, but it's really second verse, same as the fucking first. John Carpenter is so progressive and should go down in history as a trans icon with the character he did with Pam Grier, where he has Pam. Some guys overdubbing Pam Grier like this, but she's a transensual, you see.
Well, in the uh, comments here, Corey says RuPaul, so I'm guessing that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just Pam Grier and some motherfuckers dubbing over her voice like this. She had a sex change.
Hey man, so like this movie, I've seen pieces of it. I've never seen it the whole way through because it's that fucking bad.
It's not that much worse than Escape from New York. I mean,
Oh,
it's
the
the
first one was
same shit.
that first one was a movie, and like this one seemed like scenes. Like, hey, let's have a 3-point competition. Hey, let's fucking ride a wave, brother. You
Yeah,
know?
I mean, those are scenes in a movie, so it's part of it. Like having just watched both of these, it's pretty much the same fucking shit.
Yeah, I
I
could watch this all the way through, so I don't even know what the fuck he was doing.
Same thing. He has to go get something because the president's fucked. I mean, it's really the same shit. Oh, we put something in you that's going to kill you in this amount of time. Go in there.
Yeah,
And he's a fake tough guy, just, cosplaying as a tough guy. I'm sure fucking Snake Plissken's like 5'2". Um, yeah. I thought this dude was so cool, this character, because it's not real, you see, was so cool as a teenager. And
yeah, it's fucked because I know you based your life on it, man.
I did. And, watching it now as an adult, John Carpenter's idea of cool is just some corny, lame fucking bullshit.
Are you,
Watch this, watch fucking vampires. That's the shit he thinks is cool. So, no, sorry, but maybe it was to older gentlemen at the time, but nah, it's fine. I don't think it's the piece of shit everybody else does, but it's not great. I'll fucking probably never watch it again.
you
Uh,
will.
no, I probably won't. I mean, I'm gonna keep it in the fucking library because who's
See,
gonna buy it?
you will.
I probably won't.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I'll go back and watch the first one, Joe. Because I'm sure even older, I'll be like, this fucking cheese dick, and then I'll just hang myself. So yeah, that's gonna be a no for me on that one. And then, Joe, I watched the hit motion picture Paddington in Peru. Took the old family to go see a sneak preview of this one.
For Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day's at the end of this week, and we saw this a few days ago there,
Fun.
Joe.
And sneak preview.
That's correct. A sneak preview of the hit motion picture Paddington in Peru, aka Paddington 3. In this one, it starts out, we see Paddington. He's getting his passport, getting into all kinds of shenanigans, and then he gets a letter from the Home for Retired Bears. And a nun there says, "Dearest Paddington, mate, I just want to let you know that your Aunt Lucy, she really misses you and such. So you should come see her, yeah? She's acting all, disheveled, and just come see her now, Pip. All right then." So he does. Him and the whole family go down, and they get there, and it turns out Aunt Lucy's missing, Joe. And it turns out everybody's looking for El Dorado.
She's been sex trafficked.
At El Dorado, do you know of it?
Yes, it's the city of gold pussy.
But not just any city of gold pussy. It's the lost city of gold pussy, Joe.
The best pussy in the world.
So, yeah, I thought Paddington going to prison was a bit much, but it worked, Joe. Putting Paddington in a fucking El Dorado storyline? What the fuck? Like that's ridiculous. I know it's a goddamn talking bear in a fucking hat and jacket, but this isn't fucking the adventures of young Indiana Jones. Is a bear. This ridiculous. The director of the last two, he is not directing this one. This is a first-time feature film director. The lady that fucked a fish, she is not in this movie, and Sally Hawkins' absence is severely felt. And and the dude, the tranny chaser in the last two movies, who helped write the first two movies, he did not help write this one. And his cameos like cut down to a blurb in a montage, and he's not even trying to fuck a dude in a wig. So I don't know, man. It was okay. It has its moments of charm because it's Paddington. Some of the animation looks really good. Some of the colors look really good, but it just doesn't have that charm and heart that the first two have. You could tell that the director and the writer, and to an extent too, Sally Hawkins, they brought a lot to that shit. But
Hawkins.
this one just yeah, it seemed like all right, this stuff worked in the last one, so we'll just, bring it over and do it again. And it's not good. Like everybody was blown away by the pop-up book scene, and number two was just like, oh, look at this visually nice creative scene. You're going through the pages of this pop-up book. So what do they do in this one? It's just, I guess, a bunch of faux oil paintings like swirling into each other that you'd see like on 1980s PBS or some shit. Yeah, a lot of it is just like, oh, well, this worked before, so we'll just do it again. Paddington just needs to be bumbling. And Paddington's a fish out of water. So, like, why even? Well, we'll just send him back to Peru because I guess he's an English mate now and he has to go back to the jungle, but he finds El Dorado pretty easily. Antonio Banderas is in it. He's playing pretty much Hugh Grant from the last one in the sense that he plays like different characters and costumes, because he's from a bloodline whose family just wanted gold. They wanted to find gold and find El Dorado. So he's seeing these ghosts of his dead relatives saying, "Get the gold, eat the bear, get the gold."
Oro, as they say.
He didn't, but they do.
So Hatfield and McCoy from the chat says the ads for it were kind of fun. Do you think the ads misled you, Tom?
No, I didn't have my hopes up when they first announced that those three people who I mentioned earlier were not going to be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't blown away by the trailer. It's this is pretty much the movie everybody thought the first Paddington, and they didn't expect these movies to be like, "Oh wow, that was actually pretty good." This is more just, yeah, it's an average family movie with a little bit of charm because Paddington's in it. The Nun, she has a fucking like a Sound of Music number, and it just fucking sucked. Sucked all the dicks in the room.
Have you ever seen The Sound of Music, Tom?
I have.
Oh shit, really?
I have. um yeah, I'm trying to think of whatever. I mean, I liked it. It was okay,
Yeah.
There was there's some good moments here and there, the fucking it's pretty much the same as the first movie where Mr. Brown is like, "Oh, I have to embrace the risk." And that's kind of a good message, embrace the risk in life, get out there and do stuff. That's good. And then there's another I'll spoil the fuck out of this for a minute, and then we'll all fucking piss our pants and throw it at the wall. And there's a oh, you can come from one family, but as you grow on, you might find another family, and that's who you're with, and that kind of thing. Good messages and shit like that. If you're really worried about Paddington looking for El Dorado getting spoiled, I mean, click off now. Spoiler alert, he finds it, and it's not really a city of gold there, Joe. Some would call it a city of orange. It's a giant orange field filled with bears, and that's where Paddington came from. That's why he loves marmalade so much, because he's a El Dorado bear, and he grew up eating these fucking oranges. And this is a way over convoluted backstory that we never had to know anything about. Paddington's a fucking orphan who almost died on the river. He's this magical bear from the orange grove, you see. Ridiculous. I know. Talking Bear movie, ridiculous. I know, but yeah, this one easily the worst of the three. While I still liked it,
So was it he went Machu Picchu or where the fuck is it?
Peru, darkest Peru.
Peru. So yeah, so he's an Aztec.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a little and a big Aztec bear statue that comes into play.
Not an Aztec. My bad to.
I mean, they're all Indians. It's okay.
My bad to the people that don't exist anymore.
Your people.
Yes.
Yeah. I can't sing this one's praises like the other two.
But you can sing a song about it, Tom.
Come and suck up, everyone. Paddington's in Peru. Paddington in Peru. I wanted to fucking leave when all that shit was going on. Yeah. If if I came here and said, "Oh, it was great, man. This is Paddington and it was great," it would fucking devalue those other two movies. And does this one just being, kind of average and whatever, devalue those other two? Maybe. It's part of the franchise. I mean, it's a noticeable step down. Some of the animation's really good and shit. The lady they got to replace Sally Hawkins,
Hawkins.
she's not bad, but I mean, she's not the Mrs. Brown we had in the last movies. Yeah, swing and a miss. It's not terrible, but it's not fucking pretty damn great like those other two. Fucking Paddington looking for the lost city of gold. You're all assholes.
Fucking prick.
Yeah, I mean, really.
We're tired of bullshit.
That's all I got there, Joe.
Hey, so Tom, I watched the movie that you suggested to me, because it was made by an Italian, and that is a movie called The Cripper. Have you heard of this one, Tom? Yes, you have, because you suggested it to me. Tom, have you seen this one? Yes, you have, because you suggested it to me. It's a Lucio Fulci movie, and you love the effects that this guy has in his movies, don't you? Fucking the New York Ripper, Tom. Goddamn. This one takes place in New York, and it is about a serial killers. There's a guy going around killing women's. We don't know that it's a guy. It might be a woman that's killing women's. That would be crazy, right? But yeah, and the serial killers is calling a police detective and telling them, I'm the New York Ripper, and I'm killing this person. Like that. It's a duck, right? No, a duck doesn't fucking sound like that. Only an Italian would think a duck sounds like that. A Donald Duck, maybe? I don't know. But it's a typical bullshit. Like, hey, maybe it's this person killing this person. We're introduced to this person. We're introduced to this whore, and she's outside whoring around, and she's getting like not even finger fucked. She's getting toe fucked in this little fucking arcade. This movie sucks, dude. This is like a garbage piece of shit movie. I don't know. It's one of these where I'm watching it and I'm checking like how much longer do I have to go? God damn. Like, man, I haven't watched shit. It's one of these of like people say, "Oh, yeah, you gotta watch it, man. It's a horror movie and it's fucking badass and it's one of the greatest killer movies." And yeah, this dude slits a chick's nipple in half with a razor blade, and all the effects suck, all of them. You know what? I don't know. I'm not even an effects guy, but I thought it was all garbage. Fuck Fulci, man. This dude sucks. You love him. Right, Tom? So why did I watch this shit? Let me tell you why I watched this shit, Tom, because I've been reading this. And this is why I rewatched Maniac, So check this out, okay? So this is a big slipcase for the Maniac comic books. And like
they couldn't just fucking make a hardbound book, could they?
Each one of the comic books, Tom. Check this out. Oh shit, I can't even take this fucking shit out.
So fucking funny. They couldn't just make a hardbound book. They had to do some dumb shit and slip it in a fucking goddamn slipcase.
Yeah, I don't even know how to take it out. Because each one of the issues is in plastic, Tom.
Oh, you didn't crack them open yet.
Did. I thought I did. But each one, Tom. Oh, fuck. See all that fucking shit that slipped out? Has a slipcase. This is a slipcase for the comic. You know, so people that like slipcase, each one has a comic, you know, and it has like all
It's
this.
like they're just fucking mocking people at this point.
I would think so. Like, what else fell out of here?
This is a Vinegar Syndrome release. If anybody didn't catch on by all this fucking cardboard nothingness.
You know, a plastic fucking thing here. You know. So the first issue is an adaptation of the movie. And I gotta say, this shit is really, really good, man. But it only adapts. Oh, there's more shit in here. Hold on. Oh, look at this.
Is that the song from the movie?
And there's some more bullshit. You know, it's a slipcase for a comic, Tom. Sorry, this is just a lot of shit to deal with. Here, let me just fucking throw it away on the side here. Oh.
Oh shit, his fucking camera fell over too. I was laughing at fucking Corey in the chat. Oh shit. Old Josh said that he saw the fucking the monkey, the new Stephen King shit last night, and it was all right.
The monkeys. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Gory over the top in the best way. Overall, fucking fun watch.
So anyway, the second issue is I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this, Tom?
I can. I thought that was Tom Savini at first.
Yeah, it's fucking the Maniac versus the duck guy from the fucking the New York Ripper. And I never intended to watch the New York Ripper, but fuck, is it's gonna if it's crossing over with this, I might as well see it. Maybe that means it's a good movie. No. Why would you fucking cross Maniac over, which is like a really solid like study of a fucked up serial killer, with this dumb bullshit? And the thing is, this guy in the fucking New York Ripper doesn't even wear a duck mask. You know, he just does a voice. It's all bullshit, man. So like, I'm fucking pissed. I don't even want to read this, you know, because it's gonna fuck up the whole believability, I guess, of fucking Maniac. Because it's like, yeah, you could believe like this would happen, right? Like, this guy is just a fucking sick motherfucker, you know, goes and pretends to, I don't know, man, you know, it's just bullshit. The New York Ripper, fuck that shit. And if you like that shit, you're fucking dumb, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say with that. They're fucking Italians. Fucking stupid shit.
I'm just glad you said the New York Ripper, because I wrote down Jack the Ripper, and that's what I put in the old description. So now I'll know to look for a picture for Jack the Ripper or the New York Ripper.
Well, you know what you won't find is a guy dressed as a duck. You won't, Tom. And seriously, they pack these slip cases for these comics full of shit. Yeah, but yeah, it's I don't know. These dudes are fucked. Just fucking put out some comics. There we go. I finally got all that shit back in here. But actually, this first one is pretty good. I don't want to read the rest of them though.
I said everything I watched.
Yeah, that's all I watch. I've been busy, Tom. Been
Hey,
working. I'm not been able to watch movies or read comical books or anything.
all right, so finishing up the fantastic films of Peter Boyle, I watched the hit motion picture, The Brinks Job. And if your television is always on me TV, boy, do I have the movie for you. Set in the 1930s, it's the real life story of a bunch of fuckers who came together to rob Brinks. And then they do. If you think the Three Stooges are hilarious, this is the movie for you. But anybody under the age of 50 probably don't watch it because it's not for us.
I am over the age of 50, and I'd say this is pretty fucking good. What's his name? The guy Columbo. He's pretty good in it.
This guy, you might
Yeah.
not know the name, but you'll know he talks like this.
He can only play one role, but he's good at that role, and he plays that role in this movie. You got Peter Boyle, which is why we watch this movie. He plays a guy named Joe, yet again, but this time his name is Joel, because he's from Ireland. So, and that's my Ireland accent. And Warren Oates is in it. Warren Oates is fucking great in it. He's just like some grizzled veteran that just like wants to blow shit up. Yeah, it's a fucking good movie, man. It's fun. It's a fun heist movie. If you're into heist movies, this one, like a lot of them that came after this one, they borrowed a lot from this shit. Fucking good movie, right, Tom? Yes, thanks.
No, if you do like heist movies, just be aware you should probably like Three Stooges and the comedy of the time too, because that's
70s?
the 30s. Yeah, this is a very very grandpa's movie. I guess oh yeah, grandpa loves this one. Yeah, it's just yeah, I everything I liked from William Friedkin or everything I seen from William Friedkin I liked besides this. It's not a bad, terrible, awful movie. Like it's technically well made, but I don't give a fuck about all this old-timey buffoonery and shit. It's just buffoonery. I don't care for that style of comedy.
So the guy that loves fucking Trailer Park Boys does not like tomfoolery, but
I don't like Three Stooges type humor. No.
yeah, okay. But yeah, this is a good movie. Watch it. Decide on your own because me and Tom are very divided on this. I dig it.
Again, if you're of a certain age, I'm sure this movie will be great and you will thoroughly enjoy it. But yeah, it's another one of these like we were kind of saying about Maniac last week that people of a certain age going in to watch it, it just ain't gonna be for them. And might be one of those that die off in time. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I could say that I really liked in this movie was that fucking WAP guy who always plays a WAP guy. I guess because he's always playing the same fucking character and shit, just like, hey, I'm menacing WAP that'll fucking stab you. I don't know his fucking name, but he's the biggest WAP in the fucking movie.
Paul Sorvino.
Dude, I was gonna say it's probably Paulie something, and sure the fuck it was.
Yeah, he's really because he's the guy that like he doesn't give a shit. He just wants to do jobs. You know, he just like he's out there because hey, I fucking like the excitement of it. But yeah, he seems like a menacing dude, like somebody you would not want to fuck with. You know? Yeah.
But I mean, besides that, I don't care because I've never even seen The Sopranos. I just watched Goodfellas for the first time last year, so
So
and
hey, fuck yeah. Good movie. Give it a watch. And old fucking what's his name why we watched this movie?
Peter Boyle, you'll be missed.
Peter Boyle, goddamn, you made a lot of movies. And maybe in 3 weeks we'll revisit your movies.
Well, Joe, I can guarantee you that will not happen because we're going back to basics, and it's going to take a little longer than 3 weeks for this one, bud.
But I'll do that to you next time. All right.
It's all right. Joe, I don't think the luck of the Irish was on your side, you see, because we're going to do the Leprechaun movies.
Mm.
But just the Warwick Davis ones.
Mm-mm.
We don't need to. Oh, you want to do the other ones?
Might as well do it all.
All right. You're going to have to pay $4 to watch the last one then.
All right, I'll put it on your account.
It's fine. Just pretend it's a pizza. All this shit, it's on Amazon, it's on Tubi. Pick whichever the fuck one you want to use. I'm going to be doing the Blu-rays myself.
Of course you will.
It's the Blu-rays because he needed the money, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Joe, in this fantastic or amazing issue of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, as Spider-Man, fights the Hobgoblin. And the art's pretty good. There's a nice drawing of the Hobgoblin throwing a pumpkin bomb, and the pumpkin's really big in the foreground. So that looks good. I don't know if it's just because I like the design and the colors of the Hobgoblin, but I was like, art's getting better. Look at that giant pumpkin. That's pretty good.
In the foreground.
So we'll see. We'll see next week. I don't think it's looking too good for Ned Lee. Oops. But
so we'll
see.
Are you preferable to the Hobgoblin than the Green Goblin?
I mean, in terms of looks and colors, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Green Goblin's running around in like a woman's bathing suit with giant boots. I don't know what else to call what the fuck the Green Goblin's wearing. If he lifts his leg too high, his fucking nutsack's gonna hang out. So yeah, I mean, Hobgoblin just looks more menacing, and that was the point. And I mean, I like the what's it called? What's his nuts? Savage Dragon, Eric Larson, his Hobgoblin too, where he almost looks like Demo Goblin with the big fangs and shit.
Oh fuck, I forgot about Demo Goblin.
Fuck, how could you? He was the spookiest one of all.
All right, we'll get to that though.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, good art in this one. Again, I'm partial to pumpkins and hobgoblins. So I will say this. I'm not a fan of those the hatching that was going on in this issue. It just looked a little too uniform, and I don't know. It you know, if I noticed it, it's probably not good.
Yeah.
It should probably just look like a shadow instead of a bunch of lines. So, but it is what it is. I mean, you're fucking drawing however many pages in fucking 3 days and having to knock all this shit out.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot I got this job due. Yeah.
So yeah, it is what it is. And that was what it was. I'm gonna we're done. So I'm gonna get back to work and get shit painted. And what are we next week? Will be good. And then the week after that, I don't think there'll be a show. I'll be in St. Louis and Joe will be in Pittsburgh.
St.
I
Louis.
think, right?
Yes.
We'll see as it gets
I
closer.
do a show. It's up to Tom that he doesn't want to do a show. It's up to him.
I mean, I'm going to be on the road Tuesday driving to St. Louis. So I don't know what time I will get off the road and into a hotel room.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, hey, there may not be a show then. But we'll see. All right, everybody. Appreciate you checking this out. Whatever it was, thank you. Hope you all have fucking great weeks full of delightful happiness and rich tidings. Head on over to dwnproductions.net, fastcustomshirts.com. One more thing. Shout out to the Hordecast. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to Josh. Who else we got in here? I would have to say that's it. But yeah, shout out to them. If you're down with underground music and that shit, mostly white guys rapping, go to the Hordecast Live, check out all their fucking interviews, and be amazed by music you probably never heard of before. Everybody, again, Corey, right back at you, bud. Have a fucking great week, and until next time.
Checking out the show. Bring up your turkey, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to dwnproductions.net and fastcustomshirts.com. Until next time.